All right, if you're watching this video, hopefully you have watched my first video. Now, it's going to explain that you need to install this EXIF tool in your computer. So let me show you how to write that macro that we talked about. So what we're trying to achieve is to get the coordinates of a photograph so that you can copy it into like Google Maps. So watch, I have a photo here. I'm going to place that right on top of that icon. Then I'm going to go in here, the 11th and 12th line from the bottom, I'm going to copy. So I'm going to go right before the GPS here and right after this W here. I'm going to hit Control C. I'm going to open up a new Word document. Okay, and what you're going to do once you open up the Word document, you're going to hit Control V. Now, what we're going to have to do is create 3 macros. You should have this thing that says developer here. If you don't, then you need to watch my other videos to explain how to make sure that your Word document can do macros by putting this in your uh, tabs down here. So first, I'm going to record my first macro. I'm going to call that macro latitude. Okay, then I'm going to hit OK. Now I'm recording right now, so everything that the machine does is going to remember from here until I finish, until I hit stop record. On this first one, all I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control F, and you'll get here. Let me close this. So if your document looks like this and you hit Control F on the left, you see this navigation. You'll see this little pull down, real tiny one right here. If you click on it, I want you to hit replace. Now it's real important that you type exactly what I'm telling you. Here, I want you to type GPS space LATITUDE. Then you're going to hit 20 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I want you to put a colon and then one more space. Now, right here where it says replace, you're going to hit replace. If you get this error, you type something wrong. Okay, so I'm going to redo it, and I'm going to type it slower this time. GPS space LATITUDE 20 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to put a colon and one more space. Now, look, when I hit replace, you see how I selected that? If yours don't do that, you're typing something wrong. So you hit replace and then you hit OK. Now, all I need for you to do is close this. And right here where it says stop recording, I want you to stop recording. Now, what you're going to have to do is I want you to delete everything out of here. Go back to that program. Okay. And I want you to copy this again. It's real important that we take these steps in this order. I'm going to hit Control C. Oop. I'm going to hit Control C. I'm going to go to my Word document. I'm going to paste it again. This time I'm going to do another recording. So we're going to hit record macro. On this one, I'm going to call it LONGITUDE. You can, that doesn't matter what you put it there, but that's what I'm naming it. Okay, you just got to remember that. Hit OK. Now we're gonna do that. Let me close this in case yours is closed. We're gonna hit Control F. Yours might already have it there. You're gonna click on this pull down. You're gonna go to replace. This time we're gonna type GPS space LONGITUDE We're going to hit 19 spaces this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I want you to put a colon and one more space. Now you're going to see this selected when I hit this replace. Otherwise, we misspelled something. So replace, everything's good. So you hit replace. We finish searching, hit OK, and then close. Now I want you to stop that recording. Now we're going to select everything. We're going to delete it. We're going to go back to that program. We're going to select this again from here to here. We're going to hit Control C. We're going to hit Control V. Now, what I want you to do here, we need to I want you to hit enter, right? Then what I want you to do is go to insert, go to symbols. You're probably not going to have that degree sign right here, so more than likely you're going to have to go to more symbols. Make sure that normal text is selected here. Find that degree. Yours might not be here. You might have to go up and down this thing by strolling up and down this thing. You're going to click on here and you can hit insert. You're going to hit close. What you're going to do is you're going to select that degree sign and only the degree sign. You see how it's trying to select the degree sign plus the space? You got to make sure that only that is selected. I want you to hit Control C. Now I want you to delete. Now I want you to hit Control F again. You're going to go right in here. You're going to hit replace. While you have that already in your copy, you're going to hit Control V and it placed that degree sign. Now, unless if you know the command to get that degree sign, this is the easiest way to do that. Here, we're going to hit space, DEG space. We're going to replace all. And you see it says done. You hit OK, close, and then go to developer. We didn't record that. Okay, so let's go back and we're gonna have to redo that last one because we didn't record it. So let's go ahead and select everything. Okay, now what we want to do is go back to here. We're gonna copy and paste, hit Control V. Okay, so even before we started recording, you know what we can do? So let's go in here and go to insert symbol, your degree sign, and let's go ahead and copy that degree sign. Control C, because now so what I want you to do here is we're going to create a new macro. So go to developer, record macro, let's call it degree. We're going to hit OK. We're going to go to find, that's the Control F, replace. We're going to hit Control V in case your degree sign is not there. And here I'm going to delete everything. Hit space, DEG space. I'm going to tell it to replace all. It said it found 2 replacements. Hit OK. Close. I want you to stop recording. Now what what we're going to do, we're going to delete everything, and we're going to do a test before we combine all of those recordings together. I know it sounds like a lot, so actually what we can do is go ahead and combine everything into one before testing it individually, because if there's something wrong, it'll error out. So we're going to go in here, we're going to select this, we're going to hit Control C. Let's go to the new Word document. We're going to hit Control V. Now we're going to go to Developer. We're going to create a new macro. This time we are going to name it whatever you want to. Let's coordinate. Okay. We're going to hit OK. Doesn't matter what you name it. You just got to remember that. Okay. Hit OK. Now we're going to go in here. We're going to go to macro. We're going to do the first one, latitude. We're going to run. Okay, you need to put your cursor right here, right after the W. Otherwise, it's going to error on you. Go to macro. This time we're going to click on the latitude, longitude. We're going to run. Okay, you got to put your cursor on this other side again. You're going to go to macro, and you're going to run your degree. You're going to hit run, and then stop. That is exactly what everything should look like. Now look what we're going to do. We delete everything. We're going to go back to those GPS coordinates. We're going to select right here the coordinate. We're going to hit Control C. We're going to hit Control V. This time, remember, we combine all of those macros. We're going to go to macro. We're going to one says coordinate. You know, you can hit run, or you can just hit double click here and it'll run it. No errors. That's what you want. Now with those coordinates, see, this is so I can hit Control C, go into Google Maps. Here it opened up on my other computer, my other monitor. So let's go to Google Maps. Right here on your search Google Maps, you can hit Control V and hit find. See, this is the coordinates of where this is. And if you go, you know, to your, you see, this is my drone footage of that area. So I can't get my drone here. I'm just gonna make it go fast. You see, all of this right here is that same area. Now I couldn't get those coordinates. You see how nice that looks versus what Google Map looks like. Okay, so now I cannot get the coordinates from here. That's why we have to do this one first, because I can get the coordinates from JPEG. It makes sense because look, this would be impossible to get the coordinates because you're up in the air and you're moving everywhere. All, you know, sometimes I go up to 1 or 2 miles away from my location. So now let's test a few more. Okay, so let's go back to my files, and we did that coordinates. Let's go to the next folder and grab, oops, let's close that so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to close that. We're going to grab this one here, and let's see where we're at in this photo. So if I grab my photo, go to that program, go in and select the latitude and longitude, go hit Control C, go to the document, select everything, delete, hit Control V, go to macro, double click on coordinate or hit run, either way you want. You can copy, Control C, go to your map, delete that, let's put a new coordinate, let's search, and this is the other, you know, my other travel area. So if you look at that, This is what Google Maps looks like. Let's go to mine where I ran my drone. So this is what the place looks like now. See, this is the area that, or I do a lot of traveling all over the United States, and that's how you can get coordinates and find out where you're at. So what I do with that stuff is I have, this is just one of my 2 terabytes, but I got hundreds of places that I've traveled in the United States and South America, Machu Picchu, bunch of. What I do is I always put the date, and then this address, I get it from the coordinate that we found in Google. So this is the area that we found. If you go down, you click here. Excuse me, sorry about that. If you click here, uh, here, I'll tell you what, you really got to click one of theirs, like right here. See, this is my coordinates. You need to click like here, and then it'll give you the address somewhere in here. So here's all the information about it. So let me see, why is it not giving us? Um, here's all the information about that location. Or, uh, earlier I had gotten the information. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to put the address. But anyway, that's what I use this stuff for. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this helps you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'll see you on the next video.